Churchill, author of the cookbook Sweet and Skinny, and today we're going to whip up some guilt-free holiday desserts. We all love to indulge during the holiday season, but a lot of times that can lead to extra pounds during the new year. Today we're going to start out with a pear and sour cherry crisp, which is a perfect way to indulge without guilt. One of the things that I love the most about this recipe is the fact that it can also be done sweet and sugar-free using Truvia natural sweetener. It's great if you have friends that are diabetic or people that just don't want to eat sugar. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make the crisp topping. In order to make the crisp topping, we put our flour, spices, Truvia, and oats into a mixing bowl and just mix that together. Don't have a mixer? Don't worry about it. You can use a fork for this recipe. Once we've combined all of our dry ingredients, we're going to go ahead and take pieces of chilled reduced fat cream cheese and butter, and we're going to go ahead and put them into the mixing bowl. Using our fork, we're just going to go ahead and continuously mix until the butter and the cream cheese become small little pebble-sized pieces and a dough forms. You don't want the dough to actually turn into a complete ball of dough, but you want to have little tiny pebbles of dough. This is going to make that great little streusel topping on top of your crisp. Once we've mixed that into little tiny pieces, we can go ahead and set it aside at room temperature until we're ready to use it. I've already peeled and roughly chopped my pears. I'm going to add those into the mixing bowl and add in some dried sour cherries. I love using dried sour cherries for this because it just adds a little bit of great tart flavor. You can also use dried cranberries if you prefer. Again, I'm going to add in a little bit of spice, a little bit of flour, and a little bit of the Truvia natural sweetener. We'll go ahead and just mix these together. And then we'll pop it right into our ramekins. You can actually set this up the night before and then bake it the next day, which makes the day of the party a lot easier. Now that I have my crisp filling in the ramekins, I'm going to go ahead and put them on a baking sheet. And now I can either put them into the refrigerator, or if I'm ready to bake them, I'll go ahead and put them straight into the oven. If you're baking sweet and sugar-free, you actually want to bake the crisp topping separately. I'll put it into another baking sheet, spread it out and put it into the oven directly above the sheet pan that has the ramekins with the crisp filling. I can smell that our crisps are just about ready. Let's have a look. Oh, lovely. Our crisp topping is a nice brown color. And the pears and sour cherries are nice and ripe and juicy now. We'll go ahead and put that on a serving plate, and then we'll sprinkle the crisp topping on top. If you want when you're serving it, you can top it with a little bit of whipped topping from Sweet and Skinny. And the best part is, you don't even have to feel guilty about eating it.